Hi there, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Hughes. It's really good to see you. Today I want to talk about the cost of healthcare, finances in healthcare, money and healthcare. Doctors don't talk about this a lot, and that's actually because we're not taught a lot about the actual financial side of healthcare. I guess in medical school, the idea is that doctors are going to do the treating and someone else has to worry about the cost. Unfortunately, that worry usually is you. The person who's doing the worry is you. And that worry about the cost actually worsens your health. It does. Anxiety, worry, fear all make your health worse, which is exactly what I've been talking about. So it's kind of funny that the doctors who are the people prescribing and are primarily directing your treatment are kind of blind to the actual cost of healthcare. So I want to spend today and the next few videos talking about healthcare and money. And the first thing I'm going to talk about today is some of the hidden costs of healthcare. Costs that aren't accounted for when you look at your potential plan of what your health insurance covers, or if you look at your doctor's bill or anything like that. It's the hidden, unseen costs. So, and there's lots actually. There's many that people don't realize are many ways that people don't realize that your money is going towards your health and not really benefiting you. So what do I mean by hidden costs? Well, the biggest one is your time. So there's no such thing as a quick doctor's appointment, the way you can quick run into a store, or you can even go to Jiffy Lube and get your oil changed or something like that. Doctor's appointments take time. And if you are a person who's working, which most people do, there's the time to get to the doctor's office, the time you spend waiting, the time you actually spend with the doctor or getting the treatment, whatever it is, and then the time to get back to work. You can't do that during a lunch hour. You can't do that super quick in the morning. And if you have multiple doctor's visits in a month or in a couple months, that's a lot of time that you're spending. And I say spending because your time is valuable. I know that. My time is valuable, your time is valuable, everybody's time is valuable. But people don't always think about valuing their time. So it's a lot of time and a lot of indirect, hidden money going towards seeing a doctor. Now, there's the other hidden costs. For instance, for some people, that time that you're away from the office isn't compensated. It's time when you're not going to get paid for, or you have to take some of your personal time, or even your vacation days. Maybe you don't have a sick leave policy, and so you're just basically losing any compensation during that time. So that's a double whammy often. Or I know people who take vacation intentionally and bunch up all of their doctor's appointments. You know, they say, okay, I'm going to get my mammogram, my colonoscopy, my doctor's appointment, my dentist appointment. I'm just going to spend a week and do nothing but doctor's appointments. I don't think that's a vacation. I just don't. And I don't think anybody should be spending their vacation time on just doing routine health. But for some people, that's the only way they can afford the time away from the office, is actually to choose relaxation or seeing the doctor. That's a huge cost. That's an enormous cost for people. There are also the costs of things like supplements and over-the-counter medications that can add up to hundreds of dollars a year. For some people, it might be hundreds of dollars a month in indirect costs that aren't always covered by insurance companies. So when you look at your health insurance, and when you see what your premium charge is, and you see what your deductible is, and you see what your co-payments are, just realize that's not everything you're paying for your health. And these indirect costs are actually happen more if you get sick. Do you see what I mean? Like, if you're healthy and you don't need to see the doctor and you don't need over-the-counter medication and you don't have to, skip a day of work or skip part of a day of work because you're sick, if you don't have any of that, those health costs go away. Those are entirely, you can get all of that time and all of that money back if you are able to know how to get sick less often. Yeah, so think about it. If you had to see the doctor less often, how much less would you have to pay in these indirect costs? A lot less. All of those indirect costs just go away. So I have a system to help people get sick less often. And it doesn't require doctor's appointments or medicine or anything like that. And once you learn how to do that, it's yours forever. Nothing to pay, nothing to do, that system is yours forever. So if you are interested and you would like to learn more, I am going to put a link below to my discovery session. I would love to talk to you about how you can learn to control your health costs and get sick less often. All right, so that is all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Hughes, and I will see you again very soon, but I'll say bye for now.